Hi, I'd like to speak to those of you between the ages of 20 and 40 who don't own a home yet, and also to parents of young adults on how to start a wealth creation plan. Here are the 3 ways to develop wealth. 1, become financially literate through self-education. 2, and this one should be obvious, spend less, earn more, and invest the difference. And 3, invest in property. That's right. One of the best ways to start a wealth creation plan is to buy a home. According to the U.S. Census data, home equity and retirement accounts made up more than 60% of a typical household's wealth. And those who owned their home rather than rented had a median net worth more than 80 times greater than the median for renters. Now, some of that can be because people who buy homes are more financially secure in the first place. And they bought the right property in the right location at the right price by working with a real estate agent. And then they remained in that home long enough to build some equity, which is typically somewhere between 7 and 10 years. I think one of the things we as parents fail to do is to set our children up for financial success. One area where parents seem most interested in investing is in their child's education, which is okay because their child may then earn more money over their lifetime. But more and more, the return on that investment is diminishing as tuitions skyrocket and students are leaving college without acquiring skills that separate them from all other college graduates. So, unless they received huge scholarships to go to a 4-year college, maybe they go to a 2-year college first, and if they do well, their reward will be 2 more years at a 4-year institution. Or maybe they invest on learning a trade, which can be very lucrative these days. Before they overburden themselves with college loans, they should be counseled on what is a reasonable amount of loans based on the field they will be going into. They should never graduate with loans greater than what they are guaranteed to make in their first year out of college. Also, maybe instead of giving our children lavish weddings, let them pay for their own wedding. They will certainly scale back on their expectations if we do that, and instead give them the money you would have spent on a wedding as a down payment on a house. Or maybe you just scale back on what you are willing to spend and give them the difference as a down payment on a house. Then teach them that the goal is to own their home free and clear before they reach the age of 65, if not sooner. So they should be in their first home by age 35. But again, the sooner the better. If they are closer to 40, then maybe instead of a 30-year mortgage, they should take one that will be paid off in less than 30 years. But let's say you are 40 and you just bought your first home with a 30-year mortgage. Then 10 years later, you decide to move. You should not take another 30-year mortgage, but one of lesser terms or one with no prepayment penalty where you can add additional money to your principal payment each month so that it is paid off in less than 30 years, say 25 years. Of course, this is easier done if there are 2 people working towards the same goal. So maybe we should also focus on how to better select a life partner and to teach our children the art of compromise, which will be needed on that journey for sure. Till next time, love you all.